Well, it was a disappointing end to the night. You know, the players really prepared so well for the game and had two of our best practices leading up to the game, and clearly, you know, we felt like we were on a path to victory, and then lost our emotions and lost our composure, and you know, just really disappointed in our lack of discipline right there. It's just so devastating to our team, but it is a moment that we'll have to grow from and learn from, and but that's certainly not who we want to be as a basketball program, and we just want to play great basketball and be a real high character and emotional stability, and we didn't show a lot of that tonight, and it very well could have cost us the game. I thought we had the momentum, thought we had really weathered the storm there. I was real proud of that, but that's not how we want to operate here at Houston.
Coach, what was your message, I guess, immediately after it happened in the huddle and to the players?
Yeah, just trying to immediately, while we were on the floor, just trying to figure out what went on and what had transpired, and you know, it's and then just try to teach in that moment. Just really, you know, disappointed that was our response to the situation, and you know, just tried to teach that, you know, that's you're hurting your team. The retaliators always get they sometimes miss the instigator. They never ever miss the retaliator. And we just, you know, it was a tough play, and I think it was a tough contested ball, and Amira and number 23 were, you know, kind of wrestling for it, and it got a little intense, but our response was so poor. It was just so poor. It's not we didn't need to do that, and had we kept our composure, then that would have been 2 free throws for us, and we would have extended our lead. And then, you know, but we get multiple players, which now, you know, affects us for the next game. So it's just a really difficult mistake to make. Really hurts our basketball team, and is a lesson we'll have to learn from. And I'm very sad that it happened, and just no place for it. And we got to learn from it and move forward.
Coach, aside from the confrontations tonight, I mean, just still finishing with going +1 in the turnover battle, of like, does that still speak volumes even in a night like this?
Well, I think it's really, you know, a tale of two different situations. I think up to the point of, you know, us losing our composure and getting into the altercation, I think you see the growth in our basketball team. We were very disruptive and made it very difficult for them in the first half, and you know, got out to a good lead there. And then I was so proud of the response to their comeback and their run that they made, because they took the lead from us. And we fought back into it, tied it at third quarter, and then, like I said, I really thought we had the momentum. I thought we had gotten them back on their heels again. And if you think about it, we were up 4 and then got that stop, and Amira gets the rebound, and you know, and then the next 5 minutes is you know, not a great situation for us. But I was proud of those players that came out. We were shorthanded and had some young players on the floor and experienced players at times on the floor, and then we kept battling. So, you know, there's definitely some positives that we can take from the game, and we have to recognize and understand that the team's getting better, and you know, we were really in a position, I think, to win the game tonight, and so unfortunately we weren't able to get that done.
Yeah, when you talk about the momentum, it felt like to me Shantara came in and was a spark to that momentum, coming in 7-7 in the free throws, and it was 7 points. Talk about her progress, because she's one of your young ones.
Yeah, I think she's really been working hard in practice, and she's earned some opportunity there through that, and And so that's what we look for, is to see the players developing, and you can clearly see that the players are getting better and developing, and that's what we want to make sure we're devoting our energy to, player development. And it's a place where you can come and be certain that your coaches are going to care enough about you to push you to a place where you maybe not even think you can go to, but you can really develop your skills and strengthen your skills, and that's what she's on the road to doing. And I thought she did an outstanding job and was a spark off the bench. Proud of her.
Coach, do you know how quickly the conference will determine or decision regarding eligibility for Saturday?
Yeah, it's cut and dried. It's if you're ejected for fighting, you're out, and so we'll be down Bree, Amira, and TK. So that's 3 of our starters, and it's just cut and dry. There's nothing, and that's they going to learn a hard lesson, and it's going to be a tough situation for our team. But we'll come in tomorrow and bounce back and get our players that are eligible for the game ready to play and get in and compete and continue our growth and continue our improvement, and work really hard tomorrow and try to get in position to win on Saturday.